what you've both said makes clear we live in a country without a functioning social safety net. There's an absolute scarcity of needed resources, housing first among them. Furthermore, the bureaucracies we've created to help people access these resources all too often work against them doing so. Our state system of coordinated entry to shelter, while designed to streamline connections to beds and services, is overwhelmed and backlogged, causing individuals to sleep outside while awaiting an assessment. Access to monetary resources, including victims of crime, compensation, and SSI, require nuanced and time-consuming eligibility determinations. Getting health care at our community health and community mental health centers can be a maze of insurance and agency protocols, compounded by insufficient organizational resources to meet community need in a timely way. The wind is working against me, excuse me. Affordable housing waiting lists are months, if not years long, and applicants face multiple barriers, including confusing paperwork, onerous documentation requirements, and denials on the basis of criminal legal history, landlord history or lack thereof, and credit history. I do not say this to vilify those working within these systems, of whom I am one as a social worker. I say this because it is important that we see how all of these structural forces constrain the lives and the choices of people who are experiencing homelessness. It is important for us to remain aware that we as a society all too often put profits in front of and monetary considerations before human rights and moral considerations, and which values human life differently in ways that are racist, classist, sexist, and ableist, just to name a few. We hope that what we've discussed today can be the start of a conversation about how we as a city and state can make meaningful changes that positively impact the lives of people experiencing homelessness. This includes access to housing, income, health care, and personal safety. It also means shifting our perspective from one of seeing people experiencing homelessness as pariahs to seeing them as community members, and shifting our judgment away from those oppressed by our systems of care toward those systems of care that have failed to provide a good quality of life for our fellow humans. There is a flyer circulating with ways to get involved. To recap them briefly, join the Homeless Bill of Rights Defense Committee. We meet monthly and have a listserv. Our next meeting is Friday, May 10th at 10 a.m. Join the Rhode Island Homeless Advocacy Project's weekly meetings each Friday at 12:30 p.m. at Mathewson Street Church. Join Signs of Providence at the Columbus Theater on Thursday, May 2nd at 8 p.m. for a screening of a film about Rhode Island's eviction crisis. Support our legislative platform, which highlights bills that advocate for housing and service access and against criminalization. And attend the listening sessions about the coordinated entry system that are on Monday, April 29th from 9 to 11 a.m. and Tuesday, April 30th from 2 to 4 p.m. at Harrington Hall. Most fundamentally, please find opportunities to talk with strangers, neighbors, colleagues, friends, and family members who are experiencing homelessness and housing insecurity. People who have personally experienced homelessness, eviction, criminalization, and structural oppression in all its manifestations are the only people who can ground and guide us in these conversations. Thank you very much.